Twitch is getting a close-up if this is working. So in case any of you are Twitchers, this is online and attention in real life. You know how to differentiate between those two. Do you have work? This is my work. All right, we're gonna try and let this run for a bit. I don't know if it's gonna be decent, but we are gonna give it a go. I'm here for the rest of the day. Should be time zones are weird. The rest of the day should be time zones are weird. Hi, Lee. Hello. And thank you for the follows, guys. If you are new here, don't forget to follow over on Instagram too. Must get to bed. That's okay, Glennie. I appreciate you for stopping by. Yes, whenever I leave Australia, I do kind of. Okay, I think we're gonna set it up over here. Hold up. Now everything's just falling down. Sorry. You speak French? That's okay. I don't know French, but So what is your job? This is my job. I'm a full-time content creator. I stream and I do content and I talk a lot. I love the non-makeup face. Thank you. It's quite easy to do. You just don't put anything on your face. If I'm in Poland with my parents, no, I am in Sri Lanka with myself. Thank you. I know, we're having really bad internet today. It is Humpday, it's Wednesday here. No, Wednesday is today in Sri Lanka. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. No, you can't pay me to do anything. Sorry. I work out 5 to 6 times a week. How long I stay in Sri Lanka? For another small 2 weeks. If I gave up on Australia, no, Australia gave up on me, unfortunately. I am not currently messaging anyone. I don't message anyone while I'm streaming. Keep in mind that there's a lot of fake accounts out there pretending to be me and messaging people. Sorry, it's not me. I promise. There's only 2 platforms that I chat to people on, and one is the exclusive platform and the other one is Patreon. Thank you so much for the gifts, Adam. Why Australia gave up on me? They just my visa just didn't get extended. Is it okay on Twitch now? Looks okay on mine. Decent. No more lag. Well, that's nice. Now TikTok's just not having it. Bye. I can't see you, but the chat is working. Can you not see me? Hi, Charlie. But what does it mean? It means that I can't come back in unless my visa is approved. And my visa is not approved at the moment, so. You always look good. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that coffee? Yes, it is coffee. Iced coffee. Which has now stood by itself for an hour and a half, so it's quite warm. Bye. How was your hike? I haven't done the hike yet. The hike is in a couple of weeks. Just run around the room. Not right now. Are you into catching flights and not feelings? Yes. Those are way easier to catch than feelings are. If I work out all the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time, yeah. What age do I look like, Hanky? Let's have a guessing round, shall we? No, my name's not Lara Croft. It'd be cool if it was, though. 32, 30. Okay, a little high. 24. That's better. How is streaming with chat either the same or different than having someone in real life with you as far as company? I mean, does chat give you a feeling that you aren't alone? Yeah, yes it does. But it's a different kind of chat because like this is almost only a one-way chat, you know, and that's quite different than talking to someone in real life where it's like goes both ways. 26, you're strong-headed. I am strong-headed. Thank you. 27. Not bad. We like that. It is a bit, isn't it? She couldn't take my loving away. I'm not trying to take your loving away. 31 is the final answer. Well, I'm not 31. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm still going in the 20s. The 20s, darling. Put your hair down. It looks better that way. In a second. 25, 20. Jesus, alright. I am 29. Yeah. Very nice, Nathan. You guessed it. Hey, King Corby. Good morning. Sorry, we're having some internet issues today, so if it's lagging, that's why. You look great for 29. 29 is really not that old. I always find it fun when people are like, for your age, you look really great. And it's like, it's really not that old, I don't think. I think it's quite easy to look good at this age. 29 and fabulous. Thank you. Yeah. I think TikTok got mad because the signal was so bad. So what time is it out there? It is 20 minutes to 10 a.m. And I started going live at 8:30. It just didn't work. I thought you were 23. You must be very disappointed then, because I am quite a bit older than that. Yeah, the internet's really bad today. I'm 40, but I always get told I look like early 30s. That's nice. We like to be guessed younger, don't we? Might have to restart TikTok with a better connection. Do you think talks of switching to digital currency has any relation to trying to control the people or restrict freedom in any way? I think the whole digital currency was made to give the people more freedom and not less. Thank you. I'm not wearing makeup. Hold up. We're gonna restart TikTok. I'll be right back. I also need to pee and I can't do that on stream. Just a second, guys. I'll be back. Hola. Hi, Chris. Of course I remember you. Whoa. We're gonna try again. Take two. Is it better? Is it working? No, I'm not cooking today. Much better. Hey. Good morning. Okay. So should we find what our conversation for today? Is there anything fun you guys want to discuss? Happy Hump Day. Twitch and YouTube is working perfect today. Finally. It only took us a couple of hours. Alright. We got some social rules. Should we talk about social rules? I feel like I'm pretty good with social rules, but I don't know. We can test it. Alright, so there's social rules. Number 1, don't call someone more than twice continuously. If they don't pick up your call, presume they have something important to attend to. I don't think I would ever call someone more than once, to be honest. I'm very, like, in general, I don't really call people. I'm more of a texter. But if I were to call someone, I don't think I would call them more than once. I assume that they will see that I have called and then call back, you know? Yeah. Do you guys call people more than once? If I saw someone call me, like, more than once, I reckon I would feel like I would feel like something was really wrong. If I had more than 2 calls from someone, I would be like, okay, someone's dying, you know? I do if they don't answer. I always assume the worst, like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm not a caller, but I would never call anyone more than once, except if I was actually like in pain or something. I don't know. For work? Oh, so you'd call them more if it was for work? Yeah, mate, nah, I still wouldn't. Always a treat. Always a treat. Welcome back. You're like me? Good. Okay, I'm not the only one. For me, it's like you won't ever get more than 1 call from me. And even just 1 call is a lot. Like, I will mostly just message you or send an email. I think it's also because I'm quite introverted. I don't really like calling. If I can avoid calling someone, I will. Yeah. Okay. Feels weird, man. Okay, number 2. Return money that you have borrowed even before the person that borrowed you remembered or asked for it. It shows integrity and characters. Same goes with umbrellas. I can honestly say I've never borrowed money. I've never even taken a loan. I don't like borrowing money. I was also raised by my parents the way that, like, if you can't afford it, then you don't get it. Like, then you don't buy it. It's just like you only buy it if you have the money. Otherwise, nah. Which is why, like, I've never borrowed money for anything. Like, everything that I have had or owned, I've owned outright. And I think the only exception there should be to that should be like a house, you know, something that is an asset. But yeah. But I agree though. I have, however, loaned people money, and I've learned the hard way on that one that there's a lot of people that just won't give you your money back, or like are really bad at giving it back on time, and then you have to follow up and it gets super awkward, you know. I messed up and borrowed money, now I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm really happy that my parents taught me to never do that. And yeah, I feel like that was a really important lesson for me because I do know a lot of my friends that have like credit card debt or just constantly like in negative, and that's just not. It's also just very stressful to always be in a negative. I assume not that I have been, but yeah. So I agree with that one. What do you guys think? Do you always return the money before you get asked for it, or are you the kind of people that wait until after? This is not a wedding ring, guys. It's a travel ring. I'll take it off so you guys don't get confused. I am not married. Yeah. Hey. Respect people's personal space when talking face to face. I had a guy who was a close talker. His breath. Yeah, I'm a personal space kind of gal too. I love that you're right in front of our face. Where else would I be? Over here? Over here? Hey, how's it going? We're talking about borrowing money. I said that I never borrow money. Like, unless it's like, oh, I left my wallet at home. Can I borrow it for you now? And then, like, you get it back tonight. But that's, like, the only case I will ever borrow money is if I've forgotten mine. I will never borrow it if I don't have it. Like, even my cars, I bought those outright as well. And my motorbike. I also don't even think I could take a loan even if I wanted one because I'm, like, a nomad and I don't really have a base anywhere. So I don't think a bank would actually want to give me a loan considering I don't have anything to show for it. Yeah. Quality loans can establish credit. And that's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't have any credit at all. Not one bit anywhere. So I don't think, even if I wanted a loan, even if I wanted to buy a house, I probably couldn't because, like, I basically have no trace. If you were to find me, you'd be like, you can't. Because I, like, everything I've had has been, like, cash. It's really strange, but it's true. Thank you. And thank you so much for the follows, guys. And for joining the team as well. I really appreciate it. We're talking about social rules. So far, we've had don't call someone more than twice, and we've had return the money that you've borrowed. I took a former friend to civil court. Now I'm tied to her from the court order, and she still has not paid me back. Oof, that doesn't sound fun. I borrowed money to a friend of mine not too long ago, and like I was fine with it because this person has helped me out a lot, and I obviously want to help them out. But so far, like we made a deal that they would pay me back once a week, and so far, all of the weeks I've had to like message and be like, "Yo, where's the money at?" Which is annoying. The money that you borrowed before the time's up, you know. But yeah, let's do a social rule and number 3. Never order the expensive dish on the menu when someone else is paying. I agree. If you're gonna order the most expensive thing on the menu, you gotta pay for yourself. Unpopular opinion probably for women, but like I think it's extremely rude to like go on a date with someone and expect them to pay and then just like order the most expensive thing, or like just ordering a lot as well. If I like, it's completely fair if you want to order something that's expensive or you're really hungry and you want to eat a lot, but like then you offer to pay, or you pay at least your half, you know. At least that's my point of view, because like I'm one of those girls that eat a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna be like full from a salad. So if you're gonna order a salad and I'm gonna order the steak, then like I'm gonna offer to pay. So yeah, 100%. If you are gonna order the most expensive thing on the menu, then you're gonna pay too. Thank you, and thank you for the follows, guys. We're talking about social rules at the moment. My Instagram is right here if you want to follow over there too. I agree with that. Good. So we do social rule number 4? Number 4? I'm just having a mix of all my languages now. And thank you so much for the gifts, Adam. We are rising star number 51. Sheesh. Alright, number 4. Don't ask awkward questions like, oh, so you aren't married yet? Or, oh, don't you have kids? Or, why didn't you buy a house? Or, why don't you buy a car? For God's sake, it isn't your problem. I agree with this to an extent. It depends on the person that you're with and like how well you know them, you know? I do think that sometimes we just focus on the wrong things to like ask someone. Instead of just asking if they're happy, we tend to ask them like what they've achieved instead, you know, the whole house, marriage, kids, cars thing. And it's like, that's not important, you know? If we were to ask someone and we genuinely cared about how they are, we would be asking if they're happy, you know? If they're content, if they're whole, if they're doing okay. Not whether or not they have achieved any sort of societal achievements, you know? So yeah, I agree with that one. 100%. Nilla, are you happy? I am very happy. Yes. A lot happy. a lot happier than I was last month. So it's been quite nice because like if I compare last month to this month, which I know you shouldn't do, but it's always nice when you've had like a big jump down and then to be coming back up. It always feels very, very nice. I'm very happy at the moment. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I know the connection is really bad on Twitch, but I think it's okay on TikTok as far as I can see. Otherwise, please let me know, guys. I think it's because of the weather. And as far as I can see, the weather is supposed to be better tomorrow. All right. Social rule number 5. Always open the door for the person coming behind you. Agree. Just in general, have manners. Just like, I would always hold the door for someone. Now, I don't care if it's a man or a woman or a child or grown up or a senior. Doesn't matter. You be nice. Hello. Do you guys always hold the door for people? Or is it like only women you hold the door for? There's a timing issue for that. Oh, 100%. If the person is like 10 minutes away, you're not going to stand there and hold the door forever. Well, you should hold the door for people. I think it's funny because sometimes I forget that like it's more normal that the man's supposed to hold the door, and like if I'm in a really fancy place and like I will just hold the door for people and man will like be like, oh no, and then like take the door instead of me, and we'll have this like awkward little fight about who's supposed to hold the door for who. Nah, I reckon you should do it for everyone regardless. 100%. It is polite to hold the door for everyone. I am from Denmark. I hold the door for people. Sometimes a train of people come and then I'm stuck holding it. Yeah. I've been in that situation before where eventually you just have to let it go and be like, one of you guys are gonna get a door in your head. It's upsetting when people do not thank you. No, see, the thing is, like, you should not do things expecting gratitude and reward or expecting anything in return. You know, you should do it out of the kindness of your heart and not because you're expecting something in like, I remember I once gave a friend something and it was actually quite expensive, and it was just out of like the goodness of my heart or whatever, and didn't really get a thank you for it. And I was like, that was where I had to like reassess myself and look at like, okay, but like, you shouldn't ever do something expecting something in return, even if that is just a thank you. Obviously, it's nice when people show gratitude and everything, but like, you should do it out of the kindness of your heart and not because you're expecting something in return. We call it the aloha spirit, not expecting anything in return. I like that, the aloha spirit. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use that. The aloha spirit. Be kind for kindness sakes. It shouldn't be transactional. Exactly. Very important. All right. Social rule number 6. If you take a taxi with a friend and he/she pays now, try paying next time. I'm a big believer in that. I actually prefer those kind of like transactions. A few friends that do it very differently, but my favorite kind of friends are the ones where we like, for example, if we go out to eat, we're never like, oh, I'll pay my half, you pay your half, or like we split it. We're always like, oh, well, I'll pay tonight, and then the next time we go out for dinner, she'll pay. And it's like, it doesn't matter about the amount. Like, we don't focus that much on like, oh, well, you paid $40 more, you paid $40 less. It's more of a, we just continuously do this, and every time we just know, it's like, oh, well, you paid last time, I paid this time. And it's just a really nice and less stressful way of like treating each other. And I much prefer that over the whole, oh, well, okay, we gotta take a picture of the receipt and then you owe me $5 and I owe you $4 for this one, and it just makes it really tricky. Yeah. Well, at least that's how I prefer it. I understand that people's financial situation is very different, and probably not everyone can do that, but that's definitely the way that I prefer to do it. Yeah, 100%. I would be like, fair enough, you pay this one, I'll pay the next one, or I'll pay the drinks when we get in somewhere. It's like, it's not so much about the specific amount, it's more about just like, yeah, then you pay, then I pay, then you pay, then I pay. Thank you. Please read my message. What did you're gonna have to put it in the chat again, because sometimes the chats go so quick that I don't see your comments. Sorry. But thank you so much for the follows, guys. Opening a door out of courtesy is used by social hackers to go into places without... I have no idea what you're talking about. How often do you go to Sri Lanka? This is my first time in Sri Lanka, and I am here for a full 6 weeks, I believe. Very long time. Yeah. Thank you. We are currently doing social rules, they're called. So if you want to join the debate, come have a seat. And if you haven't, please drop us a follow as well, both on here and on Instagram. Mine is linked right there if you want to. Nilla speaking money and economy must be a fun stream. It's good to see beautiful and brains at the same time. Adds so much flair and attractiveness to her personality. Thank you. That's very sweet, Tammy. I appreciate that. All right. Social rule number 7. Respect different shades of opinions. Remember what 6 to you will appear to not as a 9 to someone facing you. Also agree with that one. Yeah, I think it's always important to respect different opinions, and like, I have no doubt that you guys know that I do that, because I do that a lot on stream. Like, we don't all have to agree on anything, you know, and we don't have to convince other people that we're right or wrong in any way. And it all comes down to like so many different things of like how we're raised, the environment that we're in. All of these different factors play into how we see the world, you know, and that doesn't make my way more right than your way, you know? I think it's extremely cool to talk to people from all branches of life. I've always found it really interesting to talk to people in different religions as well. I've had a best friend, or I still have a really good friend that's Muslim, and I have a really good friend that's Christian, and we've always had really good chats because we can sit down and talk about religion and like my views and their views without any judgment or any like my way is the right way. It's like if that's the right way for you, then that's beautiful. You know, that doesn't have to mean that that's the right way for me. You're only on here trying to make money. It's definitely one of the reasons I'm on here. Can you blame a girl? I guess you go to work to make money too. But yeah, 100%. Respect different shades of opinion. Yes, no forcing our views on others. If you are very sure in your views, then you shouldn't have to feel the need to force it upon other people to feel the same. Calling TikTok work, laughing my ass off. I think anything that pays you, you are entitled to call work. And TikTok happens to pay me. I came for the pics and stayed for the personality. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the live too. Hi, Dwight. All right. Social rule numero 8. Never interrupt people talking. Allow them to pour it out. As they say, hear them all and filter them all. I wouldn't say pretty bad, but I can be bad with that. I do interrupt people once in a while, but it's usually if I get excited and I'm like, oh my god, I got something to add to that. But 100% I agree. I think it's also really important to not answer them immediately, you know, like just like having a bit of a pause to allow them to add more to it if they want. I remember I used to struggle when I was younger in my second language, in English, because when you were in a group situation, you would feel like everyone was speaking so quickly that like you were kind of forced to speak really quick if you had something to add. And that sometimes allowed you to, or didn't allow you to like fully say everything that you wanted to say because the chat went so fast. So yeah, not interrupting, and also just giving them more time to speak, especially if it's a foreigner you speak with, because they can be really hard to speak that quick. Where am I reading the chats from? Kuara. Yeah, one of my friends actually suggested that I started having some of the conversations from there, and so far it's been a really good idea. Happy Humpday. I hope you're having a good mid part of your week. Hi. I know we've had terrible signal today, but can you explain to us about the Danish birthday song? What Danish birthday song? It is Wednesday here. Yeah. Thank you. My first language is Danish. I wanted to... Hi, Ernesto. I use TikTok's audio on my phone while watching you on Twitch. That sounds like a good combo. The birthday song where you play the instruments around the table. That is a cute one. I don't know how you want me to explain it though. We just have a birthday song where Each person around the table get to choose an instrument, and then we pretend to play the instrument while we sing the song. Hey. Alright. Social rule number 9. If you tease someone and they don't seem to enjoy it, stop it and never do it again. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. I, in general, don't really do that. I know a lot of, so like I've obviously lived in a lot of different countries around the world, and some cultures tend to have this like quite childish, if we like someone, we bully them in a way, you know, and they say that it's like it's a sign of love in a way. I got told that so many times, and I like in Australia a lot, and people were like, oh no, like it's just because they like you, and it's like, but that's not a good way to show that you like someone. I don't think it's ever nice to bully someone for whatever reason it is. Yeah, but it's funny because there is a lot of cultures that will do that, and they'll be like, oh no, we're just messing around, and it's like, it's not funny though. Like, don't do that to someone. People must really love me. Yeah, same to me. Yeah, so I agree with that one. Definitely. Just don't tease people. If they don't like it, don't do it. What time is it? It's 10 minutes past 10 in the morning. Hi, Puri. And thank you so much for the gift. We are in a Rising Star number 49. If I have what, sorry? Bullying is very bad, but I think a lot of people don't realize that they're bullying. They think they're just teasing, and they're like, oh, no, I'm just messing around. It's like, it's not funny. I remember I've actually, like, once I became older and I started having a bit of a backbone, I would call people out on it and be like, that's not funny. Like, I don't think that's funny. Like, why would you talk to me like that? And they're like, oh, we're just messing around. It's like, no, it's not okay. Stop it. Yeah, so 100% agree with that. A lot of people just, and I think it's a lot of people that haven't been bullied when they were young that tend to do it when they're older. And it's like, it's just not okay. Don't do that. For someone who has been bullied, like, when they were younger, it's really, 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 really bad when you get older, too. Hi, Dennis and Danny. And thank you for the follow, KMM. And good morning, Desi. We are talking about social rules from Kurowa. And we are up to number 10. Social rule number 10 says, say thank you when someone is helping you. This goes without saying for everyone. I hope everyone remembers to say thank you. I say thank you probably more than I should. And I also say sorry more than I should. But I would rather have it that way than the other way around. It's a very Canadian approach, which I like. I was bullied as a child, and I still kind of feel like the world is after me constantly. I agree with that one. It can be really hard to get out of that mindset when it's been such a big part of your life, and it does give you a bit of PTSD or trauma. I'm very sensitive to it. As soon as I feel like someone's picking on me, I'm like, eh! And then I'll like retract and be like, no. I'm not Canadian, but I have lived in Canada, which is why I know a fair bit about the culture over there too. I don't currently have a home. Thank you. And thank you so much for the gifts too, guys. I really appreciate it. Rising Star number 49. Some good things about Canada. The people. The poutine. Whoever invented that is an absolute genius, because poutine is the nature, honestly. The bears are pretty cool too. Just don't get too close to them. And the snow. The snow is really cool. Mm, it is a hump day in Sri Lanka as well. It's Wednesday morning here. Poutine is so good. Unfortunately, not very healthy though, but it's so good. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. All right. Social rule number 11. Praise publicly, criticize privately. Love that. 100%. Always praise people, especially your friends and your family members. Even the ones that like do the best, because I guarantee you the friends of yours that are doing the best, or family members that are doing the best, are the ones that get the least credit, which is super strange, but it's such a thing. Because people just assume that they know, so no one will ever really give them credit or praise them. So yeah, 100% do that. And when it comes to criticizing, make it constructive is definitely a big advice, I'd say. Constructive criticism and not just criticism. Because otherwise, like, what are they going to do with it? If you're not going to give them a way that they can do it better, then don't say it. If they can't change it, don't say anything. I already have shared my skincare routine. I do that a lot. People who criticize are just reflecting. I mean, not always, I don't think. Sometimes, definitely, but yeah. I think there's also a rule about, like, if the person can't change it within 5 minutes, then don't say it, you know? You hate praise? Oh, I don't hate praise. I like praise. It's nice to know, but I want praise about the right things, you know? Like, being praised for being beautiful is like, not to sound ungrateful, but that's just not the same as being praised about being a good person or being smart or being funny or being dedicated or any of these things. Hi, Jazz. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Scorpio, but a good Scorpio, I promise. I'm not from Australia, but I have lived there for the last 4 years. Hey, Kenneth is on. Hi, Kenneth. But yeah. Oh, you meant in a work environment. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I mean, I don't really share my work environment with anyone, so I kind of just rely on my own praise in that one. Or you guys' praise, I'd say. You live in Australia? That's cool. We like Australia. Alright. Social rule number 12. There's almost never a reason to comment on someone's weight. Just say, you look fantastic. If they want to talk about losing weight, they will. I agree. Especially the whole you look like you've lost weight, or yeah, oh my god, you look so great, have you lost weight, is also a very, like, just in general, stay away from commenting on someone's weight, always, because you never know what that person is trying to achieve. Like, some people are trying to achieve to weigh more, some is trying to achieve to weigh less, some are just trying to stay the same, you know, you never know. I had a person comment the other day, because, like, I've lost a lot of weight while being in Sri Lanka, because, like, the food's really spicy, and I don't really eat a lot of spicy food, so I've lost a lot of weight, and I didn't want to lose that much weight that quickly, because I work out a lot, and I have, like, a whole thing going, you know. And the person commented and was like, oh my god, you lost so much weight, that's so great, like, lucky you. And I was like, in my head, like, I'm not lucky, like, I didn't want to lose a lot of weight just from being sick, you know, like, but it's because, like, obviously for her it was probably like oh, I wish that was me, like, I want to lose weight. But, like, for me, I don't want to lose weight, I want to keep my weight, because I worked really hard to gain that weight. Anyways, you never know what the other person is going through or what they want, so as a general rule, don't comment about weight. Just say you look great. Yes, both ways goes for this one. Just don't comment about weight. Nuh-uh. I do want to build muscle, yeah. I don't want to lose more weight. I'm back into 50s, and I don't want to be into 50s. Thank you. And welcome. If you're new here, please don't forget to drop us a follow. We are talking about social rules. Number 12 was don't comment on people's weight. I'm not coaching you guys. I'm talking about social rules from Kurora. Number 13 is when someone shows you a photo on their phone, don't swipe left or right. 100% agree with that because that's just awkward. As someone who's a content creator, I obviously have content on my phone that's a bit spicy. And yeah, you don't swipe. I feel like it's only older people that swipe. It's like grandparents that are like, not really knowing how that works. But I feel like no one swipes anymore. We all know not to swipe. I did have one really, really awkward thing though the other day. I had to call up Apple because I lost some files and I wanted to like see if I could get them back. And this poor woman, she like had to go into my deleted photos and videos, and we were screen sharing so we could see it at the same time and on the phone. And like, you could imagine what is in my deleted files. Yeah. It was quite awkward. I didn't know what to say. I was like, I am so sorry. You have to see this. Usually people have to pay for that. Anyways, it was awkward. She didn't laugh. She didn't think it was funny. I think she was trying really hard to not say anything. And I was like, let's just hang up now. We didn't even find the files I was looking for. But yeah, don't swipe. Don't swipe. Don't ever call Apple to go through your deleted files unless you don't have an issue with your deleted files. Anyways, let's skip to the next one, shall we? Now I get all awkward. Social rule numero 14. Thank you for the roses, guys, and for the follows. I really appreciate that. 14. If a colleague tells you they have a doctor's appointment, don't ask what it's for. Instead, just say, I hope you're okay. 100%. If they want to tell you, they will. It can also put you in a really awkward situation if they all of a sudden are like, oh yeah, I got like an STD or something, and you're like, oh okay, I'm sorry I asked. Just don't. Instead, I reckon just go with the whole, yeah, I hope you're okay. If you want to talk about it, I'm here. And then they will if they want to. What the fuck do I know? Not a lot. This is from Crora. This is not my writings. We're just talking openly about these social rules that a random person has put on the internet. Are you? Yes I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you at? I'm in Sri Lanka at the moment. Where are you at? Acceptance. Alright. Social rule number 15. Treat the cleaner with the same respect as the CEO. Nobody is impressed at how rude you can treat someone below you, but people will notice how you treat them with respect. Yes, without a doubt. I definitely feel like I treat everyone with the same respect. I like that one because it's a Harry Potter joke, but I'm not going to read it out loud because it might get taken down. But that was funny. I appreciated that one. Thank you. Uh, you have no friends or colleagues? I mean, I have a few friends. Not a lot, though. And I don't have any colleagues either. Morning, wave, and smile. Hey. Alright, number 17 is one that I definitely don't follow. And I probably should be better at following. Social rule number 17 is never give advice until you're asked. I'm really bad with that one. And I know that I'm bad at it, and I should definitely do more to not do it. Hey, Mark, welcome back. 7 months. Jojo. I do give advice, unwarranted advice, and I guess part of me I think part of me do it because I genuinely want to help people, and I would wish somebody gave me these kind of advices when I was in that situation. But there's probably also some ego-related things in there, which are not great. So yeah. If I have a backup account, no. So there's a lot of fake accounts of me on TikTok scamming people. So please just block them and tell them to go where the sun don't shine. I won't ever message you on TikTok or on Instagram. Sorry. Hi, Evan. Alright, social rule number 18. When meeting someone after a long time, unless they want to talk about it, don't ask them their age and salary. It'd be very strange to just ask someone about their salary after I haven't not seen them in a while. I was like, hey, how much do you make? You want them to go to Alaska? That's pretty funny. Hi, Paul. 100% agree with that. There are people who cannot keep anything to themselves. Advice when they ask for it unless there is a lot of trust. Agreed. 100%. What's my salary? Yeah, I don't talk about my salary to anyone. I don't think anyone knows my salary outside of my accountant. Yeah, and my bookkeeper. You'd be surprised how much happens in New York. Strangers ask you that like it's a second nature. Really? You guys just walk around asking each other about each other's salaries. That's really strange. I wouldn't ever ask someone about how much they make. Unless they kind of open the discussion, then you feel like you can talk about it, but otherwise I just stay clear about people's salaries. It's very strange. Did you sell your car? Yes, I did. I do have an accountant. Everyone needs an accountant in their life. A good accountant is worth his or her fee, times 10. Like, they will save you so much money. I've had an accountant for most of my life, and I have not once regretted it. They earn their own fee in what they save you. If you don't have an accountant, get an accountant. Yeah, you need an accountant. I didn't think so when I was younger, but that is by far one of the best things I've done as an adult is getting an accountant. Hi, Nate. I did sell my 4-wheel drive because I got kicked out of Australia. By the way, I love the quote on Instagram that you posted yesterday, but a little above the text there was a better one. If you accept advice from someone who is angry, you will be angry. That is good, Puri. And yes, my Instagram is right here in case you haven't followed me yet. I would greatly appreciate a little follow. I am still trying to reach the goals that I set last year, and one of those was to reach 100,000 followers on Instagram. So, in case you feel like following someone new who's quite positive and happy, and also happen to have a nice little tushy, then you can drop me a follow over there. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm frustrated about the internet, but that's really out of my hands, so yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the follow, Albert. Again, asking, can I get the entire social rules complication in Discord? No, that would take away the fun of it, I reckon. I downloaded a dating app last year for the first time, and I was experiencing that happy, sad face emotions as I was reading people's bios. Yes, people's bios are wild.
Honey, don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure. Make me wanna dribble, dribble. You know, riding in the field.
I was too quick.
You really have to see it.
Thank you. But yeah, people's bios are wild. I think where I realized that I'm super, what's it called? I'm super mellow. I'm not wild at all. I'm not out there. I'm the opposite of the out there. Was when I downloaded a dating app for the first time and I saw other women's bios and I was like, did you write that? I was like, oh my god, is that something people say? Yeah, I was very, very innocent. Yeah, I still am. I'm just not that kind of girl. I'm not the here for a fun time, not a long time kind of girl. I'm not that person. But yeah. Anyways, are you ready? Social rule number 19. Sorry. Social rule number 19. Mind your business unless anything involves you directly. Just stay out of it. I agree with that one. I like that one. It's none of your business. And I feel like I preach that a lot on stream. Like, if it doesn't involve you, then why do you care? Honestly, just move on. Focus on you. If dating apps are not recommended, look, I personally haven't had any luck with dating apps, so I don't recommend them, but who knows? Maybe they work better for you. I know friends that has had good luck with dating apps, so. Love your Instagram photos. Thank you. All right. Are we ready for the next social rule? Social rule number 20. Remove your sunglasses if you're talking to anyone on the street. It's a sign of respect. Yes. That one's pretty. Unless you're like out in like the scorching sun, I'd say, then definitely remove your sunglasses. Yeah, no, I never did the dating app stuff. I tried and I didn't like it, and I left. It's not my birthday, but thank you, and thank you for the gifts, guys. We are rising star number 49 still. Shane just woke up, saw you're still streaming, wanted to say hi, heading back to bed. That's okay. Good night, Shane. And thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hi, Portugal. Bom dia. Buona noche. Alright, social rule number 21. We only got one more left after this, guys, I promise. Never talk about your riches in the midst of the poor. Similarly, oh shit, I learned this one. I don't know. Similarly, regularly. Anyways, don't talk about your children in the midst of the parent. That one comes without a saying too. And I think it's just about having a sense of what's it called? Feel the room, you know? Just don't be that person. I don't think in general you should talk about your riches. It's just no one ever appreciates that. What's something you're looking forward to this year? The hike that I'm doing in a couple of weeks. That's going to be really exciting. It's also going to be really challenging, and I feel like I haven't had a good challenge outside of my comfort zone in a very long time. So, really excited about that one. Aloha. 22. After reading a good message, try to say thank you for the message. Appreciation remains the easiest way of getting what you don't have. Yeah, always say thank you if someone writes something nice. How long is the hike? I actually don't know. How the fuck are you supposed to know if someone's barren? That's a good point. You don't. But if you know, don't. What about pets? I saw a video of a guy who did not prevent his 2 dogs from rushing the DoorDash delivery guys. His excuse was that he did not know the delivery guy would be outside so early. I don't know anything about that. Sorry. Yes, we're wearing a white crop shirt and our green pants. Also my back, sorry. I think gratitude is the easiest. It's very easy to be grateful. And you can also practice gratitude. Like I try and say 3 things every day that I'm grateful for. Additional social rule. If someone feels sad, make them a hot beverage. That is very English. You guys love your damn tea. You sad? Tea. You happy? Tea. You mad? Tea. Thank you so much, Adam, for the corkies. I really appreciate that. We reached half our goal. We're also rising star number 48. Have you been tanning? No, I haven't, actually. If I have a job, this is my job. Yeah, I know, it's a strange one, but we like it. They like tea here in Sri Lanka too. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the camera a little bit because my back is hurting, okay? So just stay with me as we move. You do like tea, but if we're sick, yeah. That is good. Hold up. That's so much better. Anybody else started to have back problems when they turned 29? I can give you Mexican papers. I'm okay, but thank you. That's very kind of you to offer. Yup. Wait till you're 30. Yeah, look. It's gonna be interesting. Thank you. You have whiskey and yeah. That's probably more of a Danish thing too. The Danes love their alcohol. Thank you, and thank you so much for the gift, guys, and the follows. If you haven't, please don't forget to drop one over on Instagram too. It is much appreciated. Hey, we're almost up to 1,400 members on our TikTok team. Which means we're only 8,500 away from getting a trophy. If I would consider marriage if I met someone I really liked, not for my sake, if it was really, really important to my partner, then I guess I wouldn't mind doing it, but like for my sake, I don't want to. I'm not a model, no. Buongiorno. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Got to be careful. Okay. This is not working. Where is... there was no more, but we can do another Corora conversation. I don't know how to search in Quora. Is that a thing? Search. Oh, wait, there. Okay, what facts about America do foreigners not believe until they get to America? Okay, well, let's get into it, America. Are you ready? Alright. Number one, many people know the Americans are at the top of the list of energy consumed per capita in the world. I didn't know that. I have to live the American way of life to know how they could consume that much energy. Okay. It's basically because all of your stuff is just way bigger than everybody else's. Number two, the average American is really bad at math and simple calculation. Okay. Do you guys reckon that's true? It's like, I'm pretty bad at math, but I didn't know America in general. I know that Americans tend to be bad at geography. I wasn't so sure about the math part. You majored in finance. I think this is just talking about like the average American. I'm sure some people are like really smart. Like Elon Musk is American, isn't he? Or is he Canadian? I actually don't know. But like Elon Musk is pretty smart. Hi. How's it going? Interesting. Elon was South African. Oh, is he South African? Jesus, I thought he was American. Hi. You like the pants? I like my pants too. Guns, violence, and crime are not as serious as the media depicted. Look, I did kind of expect that one. The media does make it out to be like everyone in America is just trying to F each other. F each other is probably not the right letter. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. How many languages do I speak? I speak 6 languages. Yeah. But only 2 of them fluently are. Is the connection better on Twitch now, guys? I speak Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, German, English, and Spanish. Oui, see? And no makeup stunner. Yeah, we don't do makeup on here. You should work for the CIA. I just watched Snowden the other day, and it seemed like working for the CIA is not great. Okay. Oh, my back needed that. That's good. Okay, we got some good signal. That's nice. I'm gonna try to do this for a while. Thank you. Sorry for the back pain, by the way, just don't move the laptop. I'm just gonna try to sit like this for a while. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're still rising star number 48, so that's nice. Hi. It's really hard to do a 360 when you're lying down. Alright. Many Americans don't have a passport. That's the same for Australians. They don't really have passports either, which I find really strange. Because, like, in Europe, it's so normal to have a passport. Like, you kind of get a passport as soon as you're born. Good morning. Hello. How's it going? I am from Denmark, but I have lived abroad for 9 years now. Did it disconnect? It's so disconnected. Hola, ¿cómo está? You want to grab my nose? You can't grab my nose. My nose is mine. Your name sounds Danish. That's because it is. I am from Denmark. Hi. Hey, Steve. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to me, still. You knew it. It's not really something I'm trying to hide. It's very obvious I'm Danish, I reckon. I'm streaming on both my computer and my phone at the moment. I am multi-streaming. Yes, it is still morning here. You're alive. I am alive. Must be hot out there, no socks. I rarely wear socks unless I'm working out or hiking. Of course I do. Hi, welcome back. How's it going? And thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate those. How was the hike? I haven't done the hike yet. The hike is in a couple of weeks. I'm just preparing for the hike. I'm doing good. Just chilling. The ankle tattoo is for my grandma. I got it after she passed away. Do you believe about being grounded? If I believe in being grounded, yes. Sometimes. Today you are cute. Did you not think I was cute yesterday? No, I'm lying like this because my back hurts, so I can't sit the way I usually sit because me back. I'm getting old. I'm too old to stream in bed. Oh, the fact about, yeah, I do think that's a thing. When I lived in Australia, I always did my morning walk without shoes, and it was really nice. I am very chill. Thank you. We're still Rising Star, which is cool. Are you gonna be 30 this year? I am gonna be 30 this year. This is crazy. Hey, Adam, thank you. We reached our live goal. You just subscribed? Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's set a new live goal. Thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate that. We are Rising Star at number 46. Let's see.
Parkour!
Ooh, parkour!
Michael, parkour! Parkour! Extreme! Parkour!
Parkour! Which one should we do? I'll do Corky again. I like the Corky. That's cute. Thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate those, all the Corgis. Sending you a thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Lazy Gamer. Good morning. I also need to keep an eye on the clock because I promised my friend to call her today, and I need to make sure that I don't forget. Okay. I am well. How are you, Sammy? Devian, thank you so much for the subscribe. I am. The weather is just unfortunately very meh today. But it means it's a bit easier to stream when the weather is bad because you don't feel this need to be outside. Room seems big enough for parkour. It is. Good. I don't actually know when I started streaming. Does anybody know? I know I started trying at 8:30, but I don't think I actually went live until 9. Does mean we've done 2 hours so far. I'm not in Australia anymore, no. I'm in Sri Lanka at the moment. My necklace was a gift from a very good friend of mine for my birthday. If I can carry a guy on my shoulders, depends on the guy. A small to medium guy, yes. Big guy, probably no. But of what I've found, men don't really like to be carried on shoulders. So, definitely remember to ask before you do it. Moving to America was a big culture shock to me. Here are my top 10. Oh, are you ready, guys? Top 10 culture shocks in America. The luggage cart at the airport cost $5. That's a bit strange. We always have free luggage trolleys. But I mean, it's a smart way to make money. Why didn't you just try staying in New Zealand instead? Because I'd already used my visa for New Zealand. I actually tried New Zealand first, Australia second. Alright. Number 2, there are escalators everywhere. Even to go up 1 floor, there's an escalator. I guess that ties together with the obesity rate. No? Okay, Misaki, thank you. It's your last day today, Mark. I'm sorry to hear that. The tattoo on my ankle is a tattoo for my grandma. Thank you, Jack. And thank you for the follows, guys. If you are new here, please don't forget to drop a follow over on Instagram too. We are trying to get back up to where we left off. My Instagram is linked in my bio on here. Otherwise, it's just the same name as I have on here. No one's old here. Thank you. Okay, more America facts. Food portions, they are massive. I've been here for 10 years and I still haven't gotten used to it. Yeah, I heard that like a normal sized meal is like an extra small meal in America. If I've been to Portugal, I have been to Portugal, yeah. They got really good food in Portugal. Big yes. True. Are you in Sri Lanka? I am in Sri Lanka at the moment, Paul. But we're reading facts about America. Okay, number 4. You have to do cook/clean yourself. In India, you can hire maids and cooks very cheap. What, can you not hire a cook or a maid in America? My hair's not wet, it's greasy. I know, it's oily. Sri Lanka is treating me very well. The weather's not great, but Sri Lanka is nice. You can, but they're expensive. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought that would be cheap. You always see that in movies. Oh, interesting. If I've eaten today, I did have breakfast, yeah. And the food is spicy. The food is very spicy in Sri Lanka. Everything's spicy. Even the breakfast. Breakfast is spicy here too. You get used to the spice star. Okay, number 5, happy hour culture. After moving to America, did I understand the meaning of TGIF? I don't get that. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? Thank God it's Friday. Oh. So what does that mean? That is like your weekend when it's Friday? Yes. I mean, we have that in Denmark too. Is it very common for other countries to work until Saturday? Is that why? Oh. Interesting. End of the work week. GJIF celebrate. Okay, but we have that in Denmark too, so I don't think that's so strange. But this one's from India, so maybe it's because in India they don't have weekend Friday, it's Saturday. Interesting. In Australia, sometime poets day piss off early tomorrow, Saturday. I like that one. Australia always makes it like with swear words. Just put a lot of like swear words in it and you sound Australian. Have to go now. That's okay, Daniel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, when 911 is called, the police, the fire brigade, and the ambulance, all three come. Really? That's crazy. No wonder it's so expensive to call 911 then. Is that every time? Can't you just ask for one of them? Because, like, what if you just need an ambulance and, like, the full-on fire brigade? Number 7, the amount of sugar in foods. There's added sugar in everything. The cakes here have so much sugar that you feel like a rock to carry. Super dense, and you can feel the granules of sugar. I'm not surprised by that. I have heard that before. Interesting. That's a lot of sugar. That's really unhealthy. I have heard that, like, in the McDonald's in America, they put sugar into salads, which is crazy. Like, why would you do that? Oh, my phone's gonna die. Where are you now? I am still in Sri Lanka. A lot of sugar and corn syrup. Interesting. We are a very healthy. Thank you. And thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate that. Both on here and on Instagram. Have you lived there your whole life? I lived in Denmark for the first 20 years of my life. Then I lived in Canada, Australia, Japan, New Zealand. That's about it, I think. I forget. I need to figure out if I can pause this thing because I need to pee. Last time when I went to go pee, it restricted me because I was gone for so long. Okay, I'm gonna try and pause this so I can go pee, but I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Okay, pause. I'll be back. This is timed. I'm back. Oh, TikTok didn't like that. The audio died. Is it gone? Hello? She muted. I didn't mute. Is it off? That's strange. I didn't turn it off. I think it's just the connection, guys. It's really bad. Hi, Adam. I need to buy you a one-way ticket. That's a bit much, isn't it? No audio, bro. I don't know how to turn the audio on, though. We are back. Sorry, but last time I didn't mute you. Should I restart it? bad hair day. It's not really a bad hair day. I just need to wash my hair though. Kind of. So, a little bit of a bad hair day. Yeah, the audio is fine on TikTok, but TikTok's been struggling the whole day, so. Oh, no, it's Twitch. Sorry, Twitch's been struggling the whole day. I tasered my hair. No, I didn't. It's just, maybe it is a bad hair day today. It's just greasy, okay? And fluffy. It's also really humid here. Humid here. Humid here.